Okay, guys, you received your instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Tim, we cannot avoid what happened this week. The hateful, ugly, racist act. And the reaction from Keyshawn Davis of turning to Berinchyk and saying, I'm going to whoop your ass for it. He also has gone out there and predicted, and even said it to us yesterday, a first-round knockout. You've talked about controlling the emotion, controlling the anger. What do you expect early on here?
Focus. That's what I'm expecting from Keyshawn. You know, Keyshawn says a lot of things, but I know he's a smart fighter, and I know his team. However, Keyshawn is an aggressive fighter. He likes to fight on his front foot. Yes, he can fight on his back foot, but he likes to control the action. Again, he likes to manipulate his opposition.
Right away, you see a size differential.
Yeah.
And it's big. They list Davis at 5'9" to Berinchy's 5'7". But you can see across the shoulders and back just the body type of the younger Keyshawn Davis. There's an 11-year age difference here, 25 to 36.
It's going to be about patience. Get control right there, Keyshawn, but it's going to be about patience. It's going to be about his jab. A lot of pendulum bouncing, a lot of lateral movement is going to come from Berinchyk. That's his style. He likes to attack on angles. And to take that away is one, going downstairs and going down to that body to take those legs away. And another way of doing it is landing that jab. As you can see, Keyshawn right there going downstairs already.
Straight right to the body from Davis.
Stab jab. Again, having control right there with the lead hand.
What?
The more technical fighter right out the gate is Keyshawn right there. Sharp. But Berinchyk right now is, again, he's a bit of a slow starter as well. You know, he adapts inside there. You see shots like that.
Just pushes him back.
He pushes them back, but you see shots like that, clubbing shots like that. That's what Berinchyk is really good at. Punching from odd angles.
Now doubling up the jab, closing the range as Davis. Don't see the right hand behind it yet. Constantly switching stances is what Denys Berinchyk does. And he'll do it in real time coming forward. Somewhat awkwardly.
Oh, yeah. But that's his style.
It is. And you know, we had the conversation about style with Davis, and we said, what do you make of the style of Berinchyk? He said his whole style is one big mistake. He said he crosses his feet.
Runs in with shots like that.
Exactly.
But sometimes, Tess, to a regular fighter, that can be extremely difficult. Even to the champions out there, it can be extremely difficult. But Keyshawn, again, staying underneath himself, staying calm. And it seems like he's ready for anything that Berinchyk does.
By the way, he's answered the question in terms of handling the emotion and the anger of the events of the week.
Hit him behind his head. Time.
Packed crowd to see Keyshawn Davis and the world champion Denys Berinchyk. And from this point forward, we will be commercial free.
Nice right hand.
Catches him with that right hand. Who's timing him on that bounce little hop that time from that southpaw stance of Berinchyk.
It's a pendulum bounce test.
Stay off his head.
Bouncing forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Exactly.
Weight. And you know what? You can be timed doing that because you're slightly up in the air. Your feet are off the canvas.
Yeah, and when your feet are off the canvas, you're not in a position to punch, nor in a position to have any defensive movement.
Exactly. And so from this stance, this is where Keyshawn, I believe, he's gonna do very well with that right hand of his.
Wait. Step back, let him go.
And I said through the lead up, it's gonna be a lot of wrestling in there, tying up.
That's exactly what we get from Berinchyk.
I said it's gonna be a hug fest, to be honest with you. It is
But he
Valentine's
muddled
Day.
things. Not that it was all tying up against Emmanuel Navarrete, but just the awkwardness muddled things. We told you we did not see the typical work rate of Navarrete. He was reduced to 51 punches per round, a guy who usually has all-out offensive assault.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I told you, Keyshawn likes to have control of his opposition.
He's more selective.
And he will stop you from getting any kind of momentum. And this is Keyshawn's thing too. This is both of them. And I said during the lead up that this was going to be a hug fest for the first 4, maybe three rounds or so. And then they'll start to heat up.
Let him go, working it, work. Quick. Stop. Go hit him behind his head. Hit him behind his head. Back up.
Keyshawn looking to work behind that jab there. That was also nearly a clash of heads, but the punch did come through as well.
See, Keyshawn trying to take the space away. That's why he's trying to pressure. Trying to take that space away and not allowing him to use the legs. Berinchyk to use his legs. But there, nice little forward shift right there. That backhand. But the body work is what's important, Tess, for Keyshawn. Because it's going to slow down and it's going to take the mobility away from Berinchyk. Nice uppercut on the inside.
It's an effect with that right hand.
I got you. Time!
Keyshawn will return to the corner. To Brian Bomac McIntyre, of course, the longtime lead trainer and coach of Terrence Bud Crawford.
You don't got nothing? You can step to him, but you got to step to him behind that jab, though, okay? All right? And then, look, you got to keep the jab out there. Keep the jab out there, okay? Flick it, and look for the right hand over the top, all right? Right, I see look for that straight right down the middle when he comes southpaw, okay? Yeah. You see that? Yeah, I see. Sometimes throw it on the inside, okay? Instead of shooting down like this, take that half a step back and shoot it under. It's there, okay? And then spin around him. Okay, yeah. You feel good? Yeah. All right, good.
Touch my body. Throw his ass down. Got movement, all that thing.
Не суети, все ж хорошо идет. Ты начинаешь сам создавать суету. Не суети, все равно после него, вытяни его, проработай, разверни. Не оставайся перед ним прямо.
What did you make of the messaging from Bomac?
Keyshawn wants to get after it, and he's saying, yeah, I want you to come in and stay disciplined and come behind your jab, which is smart. He should come behind the jab because you got to blind him with something to be able to land shots. But, man, Keyshawn, this round right now, opening up, not having a hard time finding the target. He figures that if he lets him just sit on the outside and let him think. Oh, body work.
Left hook to the body.
That's where it is.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Said that in the first round, the body is the key.
A left hook to the body scores the knockdown early in round 3.
You can't push off of him. Let me handle that. Don't push off.
Little dirty boxing by both guys, both men.
Oh, he's coming close with that right uppercut. That's nearly been there a couple times short on the inside, Timmy.
And you see how Berinchyk, usually when he gets to those points and get off to the side, he's able to work. But you see how Keyshawn takes that away from him and quickly grabs him.
He's probing to the body again with that jab.
Uh-oh. He's starting to get comfortable.
You can see it.
Yes, he's starting to get comfortable. You see those punches coming. He understands the speed. What do they say? I understand it now.
Yeah. He's computed. He's
now.
downloaded. And also, I don't know that he thinks of Berincyk's work on the inside and his punching ability is much of a threat.
No, it's not much of a threat. However, you don't just want him to score on you. You don't want to do that. You don't want a fighter like Berinchyk in his class to gain any confidence at all.
Right.
Berinchyk right now, what he's doing is he's stepping on the lead foot of Keyshawn Davis. That's a tactic used as a veteran move right there. Referee hasn't seen it yet, but it's been a couple of times where their front foot met. He stepped right on top of it.
Now he switches stances back to orthodox, but wait till he goes southpaw and you'll see it.
And he kept Keyshawn still just for a moment.
A good combination to close out round number 3. And a round that Keyshawn Davis scored the knockdown.
Hey, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, one thing we don't have to do is get into a fight like you're doing, okay? But you got to keep up.
This is a knockdown right here. You see Keyshawn move in position to land that shot right there outside to the liver of the southpaw Berinchyk. Berinchyk right there just covering up. He was actually almost down already to begin with. But Keyshawn right there landing that shot right there to produce that knockdown.
He's too slow for you. Stay with your jab, okay? Either way he comes, stay with your jab. He's going to catch it.
Yeah, the most interesting thing I believe is that these type of fights Berinchyk is used to. Now, I don't know if he's used to the type of firepower that Keyshawn is dishing out. However, he's used to these type of grappling type of fights. He can do this all night. He did it with Navarrete.
Round number 4. Keyshawn Davis, his first shot at a world championship, trying to win a lightweight championship in his 14th pro fight. Loma did it in 12 at 135 pounds. Oscar De La Hoya did it in 14 fights as well. Blood coming from the nose of the world champion, Denys Berinchyk, who entered this fight. The world champion entered this fight as the underdog, just under 5-1. The odds against him.
The one thing about Keyshawn Davis is he don't get enough credit for is his defense. Superb defense. He don't get hit often.
Berinchyks only landing 11% of his total punches so far in this fight.
Superb.
And tried to go to the body with a left hand there and then ties up again. Actually looking into the crowd and smiling. He's so comfortable right now.
Yes, he is. And you hear the voice in the background of Terrence Crawford yelling to him and saying that, hey, don't allow him to tie you up and hit him downstairs to the body. That's where it's at. There it is.
Shot.
That's where it is. I told you.
Body shot by Keyshawn Davis.
Over.
It is a knockout
It's
victory.
over.
Hey, Norfolk, Virginia, your young man just did it.
That was impressive, Tess. Extremely impressive. The body work was the key. From
And
the
he's
opening
looking
bell.
straight at Terrence Bud Crawford and saying, we did it. As his brothers, his mom, and the family's going to be celebrating deep into the night here in New York. The young man who had overcome a lot of adversity, that he has detailed his mental health, who went on to become an Olympic medalist, one of the hottest rising stars in the sport, just delivered in his first world title challenge. Keyshawn Davis is now the WBO lightweight champion of the world. Timmy, take us through it. The bodywork was sensational.
Look, if you don't know, now you know. I mean, the easiest way to get to your opposition is the biggest target. You see Keyshawn right there, staying composed on the inside, not allowing Berinchyk to tie him up. Again, nice control right there, getting loose, not giving up his hands, keeping his hands free, and landing that shot right there to the liver. Now understand this, from the southpaw stance, that liver sits right there where he landed, right? And you see him dig that shot up. Perfect technique on the inside by Keyshawn Davis, and you saw the effect of that shot right there. No mas from Berinchyk.
Became a father recently, said it changed his life, has given him an edge. Said he's drawn closer to God more and more. Those around him have noted how grown up he is now, how capable he is on delivering on all the promises and all the hype. And did he ever look the part? Let's go to the ring with Mark Chinook.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside the theater at Madison Square Garden, this bout comes to a conclusion at 1 minute, 45 seconds of round number 4. For your winner by knockout and the new WBO lightweight champion of the world, the businessman, Keyshawn Davis!
Hold it high, Keyshawn. America's got themselves a new world champion, and his name is Keyshawn Davis. Remember, we will have the State of Boxing coming your way on the ESPN app. It's a knockout. The count to 10. We're going to hear from Keyshawn Davis when we return. Back here at Madison Square Garden, where in just his 14th pro fight, Keyshawn Davis is now a world champion. Bernardo.
Keyshawn, you said you were born to be a world champion. Today, you finally hear the words "and new." Describe the feeling.
Man, it was an amazing feeling, man, though. Right before I knocked him out, I was hearing the crowd saying, Norfolk, Norfolk, Norfolk. I was like, oh, no, I got to knock him out now. Boom!
And right before you did something that you told us you were going to do in the fighter meetings. You looked over to Terrence Crawford. What was that exchange like?
Man, he told me, he was like, man, I told you it's going to be a body shot, man. He kept telling me, like, double my shots up. And when I did land to the body, it was 2 shots.